Hi, Paul Addison back with you with HealthQuest Physical Therapy, talking about ACL prevention. Today we're going to talk about some of the predisposing factors to getting an ACL tear, some of the weaknesses and tightnesses, and some of the movement analysis you can do to find out if your athlete is going to have the predisposition to getting an ACL tear. One of the most common causes is weakness in the lateral hip rotators, and not just weakness on a manual muscle test, but really the functional weakness. So we need to look at the athlete in a more functional pattern, not just having them lay on the side and pushing the knee inwards. So we're here with Katya, one of our professional soccer players, and we're going to do a couple of assessment tests for this. So what we're looking for is that knee to be tracking straight over the toes, not falling inwards. So she'll be aligning herself here, and we're first going to do a one-legged squat test. Some of the higher level athletes, we might need to take them into some plyometrics and jumping, but let's start on some of the very basic ones and then move them up towards the higher level ones. So Katya, I want you to just give me a one-legged squat like that and see what we look like. Great, one more of those. Good, so as you can see, that knee is tracking perfectly out over the toes. She's got good hip recruitment. Let's try the other side. As you can see on this one, there was a bit of shuddering and her knee did fall inwards a little bit compared to the other side, and you have had an ACL tear on this side, right?
Yes.
So some of these muscle imbalances can predispose you to having an ACL tear. A lot of other things to look at would be some of the common painful areas in the knee. If you're having this outer knee pain, kind of that patellofemoral pain syndrome, that's something that might be predisposing you to having an ACL tear because your leg is tracking inwards, the kneecap is getting pulled outwards. So some of these things that the athlete can be aware of as well. So that was a one-legged squat on the ground. Now let's look at you as a little bit deeper squat coming off the box. So you're going to stand right here and just give me that deeper one-legged squat coming off the box. As you can see, my knee fell in on that one, so we need to work on this. Great. And then let's switch sides, jump off, and I'll move this over here. Great, and go ahead and step down. So although I wasn't looking at that from the front, I feel she looked pretty good on that. What do you guys think? All right, now let's look at her jumping. So we're going to go a double-legged jump like that, and then we'll go a single-legged jump like that. And we're going to look at her as she jumps and then as she lands as well, because it's not just the landing, having that knee fall inwards, it's the jumping up in the air as well. So both legs, a couple of those. All right. Now a single leg. And then the other side. Great, so she had just a bit of collapse on that. I would say she's, somewhat prone to having an ACL tear. She's already had one, as you know. But one of the principles would be to do this repeatedly if you're really trying to test the athlete out and see how they do over about 15 to 20 repetitions to see if the muscles start to fatigue. So we talked about some of the screens that we can do for this ACL tear, looking at your lateral knee pain, looking at the one-legged squat, the double-legged jump, the single-legged jump. So these are some tests you can do. If you have an ACL tear or if you play soccer or some of these speed and contact sports, go to our website, hqphysicaltherapy.com. Come in and visit us in Aliso Viejo, California. We'd be happy to help you out. Thank you.